right. Well, who do we got? Who is here tonight in the garden? Oh boy, let's see ya. Well, let's go, guys. Let's go. Big Red Fay. Hello, love. Hello, I am. Welcome. And Clue Smith. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I hope you warm up soon. We're going to warm up soon. We got to warm up. Welcome, Whitney. Dame Deb. Welcome, Dame Deb. How are you? And Lynn Champagne. Welcome, Lynn. And Rachel, who lives near the ice wall. Oh, my gosh. Oh, are the White Walkers coming? I hope not. Are the White Walkers coming? You have to convert to Celsius. Oh, my God. Fahrenheit 452. 451. I don't know. I forget the name of the book. Oh, all right, guys. Welcome. Well, you know what we do. Before we do any live, what do we have to do, guys? Hello, Stacy. Welcome, Stacy. Love Rose. I must have missed something already. That's quite the possibility. Hey, what do we do before live? What do we have to do, guys? Yes, well, we're going to rock out, but before we rock out, we got to do something before that. What do we do? We can't have a live. Well, yeah, well, smoking, yes, that comes. That's correct. Laura Rao. Smoke. Oh my God. Hey. We take that after the first act. All right. Hey guys, we have to light the candle. Oh my gosh, we got to light the candle. Yes, we do. That's the beginning of the ceremony. Come on now. So, here we go. We light the candle. Yep, all right. The candle is lit, love. The ceremony has begun. It has. There we go. Well, the doorway is open now. The doorway is open now, guys. Yes, it is. We got the cards. Yes, we do. Hello, Dame Leviathan. New candle. Correct. It is a new candle. That is very observant. It is a new one. New day, new candle. New day, new candle, right? New age, new candle. That's right. New age, new candle. That's correct. Plus the other one burns down and, you know, it gets too low. It starts charring the sides of the glass. That's a great question. Ava edits Roblox. I think it's like a vanilla. Yeah, it's like a vanilla, guys. Can you smell it? Can you smell it? What scent is this? What scent is it? We have YouTube Scratch and Sniff. That's what we got. Remember Scratch and Sniff? Piss and vinegar, super not. Come on now. Piss and vinegar. Well, probably in about 20 minutes it's going to be piss and vinegar. or it could be the gato. I don't know. It could be the gato. Oh boy. Well, I already know what kind of evening this is gonna be. Oh my God. All right, let's go now. Hey, all right. All right, let's go. So we can do the cards. We got cards, right? We got. We could do that. Look, I'm putting up. We can talk about the prime. I kind of have prime fatigue. I don't know about you guys, but the prime fatigue. You know, oh my God. I mean, how much can we take day after day of that? We can. The Gato's outside downloading. Well, he's gathering information for me from the witches. So, but he may be popping in as soon as. Well, when I go out to smoke, he may pop in. You know, that's what happens. Yep. 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 Smells like pretty much. Fucking. Exactly. Smells like Teen Spirit, yeah. Hunter Johnson's knife, huh? The one on the pong table. Oh, the one in the forensic documents? Is that in the forensic documents? I don't fucking know. I haven't even gotten that far. Really, guys. I've been so focused on Dylan. Oh, my God. I mean, oh, God. I've been so focused on Dylan that all this other stuff that's been piling up. Oh, my gosh. So much stuff. Just so much stuff. I'm really angry about the ISP forensic documents. I'm really angry about that. You know, they threw like what 2,000 pieces of information together and they dumped it. So I'm just angry about that whole process there because again, they don't explain things. Nothing's explained. You have to actually, you know, you really have to know. I feel like when I was looking through the forensic documents, you really have to understand, you know, the scientific methods behind what they're doing. And it's like, I think it's bullshit because they threw this all together. They threw it out there, you know, to show their work. And to me, I'm just already frustrated with what they did with that. You know, and off the bat, I'm already frustrated. So anyway, whatever. Oh, we could look at that. I'll have to pull it up. Well, he goes and grabs it. He goes and grabs the knife. When Nunez is looking in Xana's room, and it's blacked out, and then he comes back out of the room. Yeah, Hunter already was behind him. He picks up the knife that was by the landing there, and he puts it on the pong table. We don't see that because it's, you know, in that moment, it's focused on Nunez. Nunez is focused on the room, which is, of course, blacked out. We can't see in the room. So, yeah. There you go. Welcome, Gilly. Yes, I am. She is definitely hard to listen to. She does not stop. She does not stop for air. She doesn't take a drink of water. She does not stop. It's one long run-on sentence. Literally. Welcome, CB from Philly. Hey, you like the birds or what? You like the birds? It smells like the Hobbit's ass, yeah. Oh my God. Welcome, Edie. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Hunter should have been arrested. Because, again, you have no idea what's going on in that scenario. You don't know. We know this, guys. You guys know this. We know. We've been through this. You don't know what's happening in that moment. You see people who are dead lying in a bedroom, right? And you got some fucking moron with a knife. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to think in that. I would think in that situation, self-preservation for one, right? Self-preservation. I mean, my self-preservation is going to kick in if I see two people laying there in pools of blood. Fuck. And I got some moron behind me with a knife. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he did. I have no idea what's going on in this situation. So I'm going to put him under arrest. Or at least I'm going to fucking detain him or get back up there immediately and fucking have him detained because I don't know who he is and I don't know what he's doing. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to even think about it otherwise. It's unless you say to yourself, man, well, this is true too. These cops have no experience with this type of situation. So do you give them a pass? Do you give Nunez a pass for not knowing how to respond in that situation? I don't know. Do you give him a pass? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Welcome, Dame Sophia. Ooh, I got a lot of dames here. I got almost all the dames are here. No passes. All right, Johnny, no passes. Welcome, Christina, 27 by XX. Welcome, Jessup 304. Welcome, Mrs. John. Where's my tea? Where's my tea? Yes, I fired Dottie. I fired her, but she doesn't leave. She keeps bringing me fucking bad cappuccino. And I'm like, what are you doing? I said, Dottie, you're fired. She's like, I don't know. You keep asking me to get cappuccino for you. What the fuck? I keep firing the bitch. I don't get it. Why is the spirit realm is pretty crazy, guys. The spirit realm is messed up. Yeah, it is. It certainly is. Dottie. Dot. Oh my god. Welcome, musical cherubs. Yes, Edie, yes, Edie, yes, Edie. She kept on talking and talking and talking. Wouldn't shut up. I mean, it's good. I'm just saying, just one long stream of consciousness. Just my stream of consciousness when I'm answering questions, but it's one long run-on sentence. That's what it is. That's what it is. We know. She's definitely something wrong with her, for sure. Absolutely. Way before this happened, there's a lot of things wrong with her. Way before this happened. Oh, my God. Anyway. All right, what do we do? Dot. I saw him smoking outside. And, I was drinking too at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I didn't want to call the police because, we were drinking too. Fuck you, Dot. Fuck you, Dot. Fuck you, Dot. And then the other one. WSU Mom. Whatever, WC Kim. I got pictures, but I'm not going to share them with anybody. Fuck you. I got evidence, but I'm not going to share it with anybody. Fuck you. All right. Fuck you. Or it's like this. I know Brian Koberger personally. I don't know how I know him, but I'm going to tell you I know him personally. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah. Fuck you. I mean, I can come on there and say, me and Dylan, I used to know her. I knew Dylan. I knew her. I lived in Moscow for 1 year, and I knew her the whole time I was out there. Yeah, I could tell you that. You say, well, how do you... Well, bullshit, Master Nature. Bullshit, you didn't know her. Bullshit. I said, well, yeah, of course I did. Don't you believe me? I saw her... I would always see her at these parties. Every time I'd go out in Moscow, I'd always see her out and about at these parties. Every time I went out, I'd see her. I'd say, hey, Dylan, what's going on, girl? You know? And then she'd end up talking my ear off for 2 hours about fucking... I don't know what she was talking about, but it lasted 2 hours every time I talked to her. I had to get away from her. You know what I mean? Fuck. And you say, wait a minute, that does sound like he knows her. Right? Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Oh, Brian could never hurt a fly. Well, you don't know. He might. You don't know. You don't know him. That's the problem. We don't know. We don't know him. We don't know. I mean, we assume he can't hurt a fly, sure, but we don't know. Same with Dylan, right? I'm assuming that she's actually a part of this crime for sure, but that's based on her words, though. That's the problem with this too. Like Kohberger, we don't have his words. We need his words here. We need Kohberger's words. We need something from him, Otherwise, all this other stuff that we've been talking about, it runs rampant, right? We just run rampant with it because we have nothing to counterbalance ourselves. We don't have Kohberger counterbalancing our other information that we have. That's a huge problem here. And we need Kohberger. We need him to give us his words. Something. Tell us something here. Whether you did it, I didn't do it. If I did do it, this is how I did it. But again, what do we say? It has to fit with the narrative that was presented to us. And I can almost guarantee that's going to be an impossibility. I can almost guarantee it because it's going to... Anyway, guys, let's get on. I can rant and rave about it. What do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do? We should get Brian Kohberger's interviews. We should. Absolutely, we should. Yes, indeed. The first one on 12:30, 12:29-ish. Yeah. Coincidentally, it's the same day that they interviewed Mortensen for the last time on 12:30. So that must have been a goddamn quick turnaround. They captured Brian Kohberger, and then all of a sudden they got Dylan Mortensen back in the interview room on 12:30, the same day. That is absolute nonsense there. That timing right there, that is absolute bullshit. That is absolute fucking bullshit. So here's how it must have gone. Because they arrested him in the early morning hours of 12:30. They arrested him. So they must have informed Dylan Mortensen, her lawyer. They must have informed her of that. And then they got her back into an interview room, I guess later on that day on 12:30 in Moscow. In Idaho. But I mean, yeah, okay, I can see that. I can see that happening. That's possible, given the time. But man, that was quick. That was a quick turnaround here to get her back in to interview her once they captured him. So that's, to me, I don't like that either. But anyway, whatever. But there's another interview in between these things. There's another interview with Dylan where she's drawing the balaclava. I got to go back to see in the documents which interview that is. But there's another interview with her where she's drawing the balaclava. And that is not, I don't think that's the 12:30 interview. I don't think that's the 12th. It could be. I could be wrong. But I believe there's another interview in between these things here. Where she's drawing the masks. And all this shit. Yeah. I think. Welcome, Jules. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Brian Todd. Welcome, Jules. Everybody I missed. Welcome. Welcome. Just going back. I'm just looking at what you're saying. Yeah. Who is the dude in her bed? Yeah, his homeboy. Yeah. It's like that casual speak. Hey, bro, what's going on, bro? Hey, homeboy. Oh my God. True, Cluesmith. I agree with that. They wanted, again, they've been priming Dylan ever since this started. They primed her. And I agree. They wanted her to say, yep, that he is totally, he reminds me of that's the person I saw. Or whatever. Yes, they did want her to say that. I agree with that. They wanted so desperately for that. They did. And, well, of course she couldn't because she's a part of the crime. You know what I mean? In my opinion, right? She's a part of the crime. Her and her associates. The ones that kept her alive. Brian Kohberger is not keeping Dylan Mortensen alive. Absolutely not. So, of course, we know this. All right, good. This is a good introduction, guys. Welcome. Okay, quick smoke break already, you said? Wait, you just said a quick smoke break already? Oh my God, guys. All right, fine. We could do that. Thank you. You fucking prick. Yeah. I haven't even gotten, you know what, the Washington State fucking lawsuit, that is such a, we know this, my garden, you know this. This is such a cash grab bullshit thing. I haven't even paid attention to it hardly, because the minute I saw that going on, I'm like, we know this. This is just a fucking pathetic cash grab attempt for these fucking sick people to make more money off of this. The fucking families. These people are sick. They are disgusting. They are sick people. They are sick fucking people. Like, you just can't let it go. They just cannot let it go. They have to keep going with this. And in this angle, we gotta try to get even more money now. More money from this. $100 million. What? I mean, what are we gonna do? Bankrupt Washington State University? Is that the goal? Washington State University doesn't have, what? I don't know how much they're trying to go for, $100 million each or something, right? I mean, what are we going to do? We're going to bankrupt the school, I guess. I guess so. It's ridiculous, guys. Well, you know this. It's pathetic. It's absurd. It's frivolous. It's completely frivolous. And all this is just a cash grab. It's for us to make more money and more money and more money, because Brian Koberger doesn't have the money. He doesn't have the money. And so they just want to keep going after the fucking cash. It's fucking sick. These people are sick. The families are sick. They're sick people. They're sick fucking people. Really. Well, you guys already know this. Again, I'm not telling you anything you don't fucking know. But they are sick mother effers. Yeah. Can you imagine $400 million being paid out? Give me a break. I don't think Washington State even has that much. Do they? Give me a break. I mean, why don't we sue them for $1 billion each? Why don't we just do that? You know what I mean? It's so ludicrous. We could say, why don't we sue them for $300 million each? Why stop at $100 million? Right? It's so pathetic and sickening that it's just a cash grab. It's so they could get rich. It's so they can make even more money and be rich. And I don't know. I don't know what they're fucking, I don't know. Beyond that, I have no idea what their intention is. I have no idea, but I know they're sick people. Everybody involved, these families out there, they are sick fucking people in the head. They are all sick. All of them. They are all delusional. They're all pathetic, disgusting, sick individuals. They are. No doubt. And this reflects that. They can't just let it go. Let it go. You know, your kids are fucking dead. Let it go. You got your lone wolf, supposedly. Let it go. You got the guy, right? No, we can't just stop there. We have to fucking cash grab for $100 million each. Sick motherfuckers. Sick fuckers. They're all sick. Rotten, disgusting, corrupt potato sickos. Butter-faced sickos. Oh, Masternature, you don't bring Maisie into this. You don't bring Maisie, my corn woman, into this, or we're gonna have some words, and I may even take off my helmet and use it against you. You don't want that. Don't you bring Maisie into this? I won't, MD. I won't. All right. I'm not talking about Mies, your corn woman. All right. Well, good, because I was ready to take off my helmet and beat you over the head with it. Oh, God. Maisie, don't you be making fun of Maisie. I love her. But I'm torn because my kids are stuck in the Olsen's ice house, and I don't know what's going to happen. I guess they may execute them at dawn or something like that, and I have to pay off the Olsens. I owe them a lot of money because I took all the shit out on credit because my wheat crop failed because of that goddamn hailstorm that came around. You remember that? You remember that, guys? I told you about that story? You forgot already. You don't love MD at all. You don't love MD, just like my father. He didn't love me. He pushed me off a cliff. MD, I know. They know. Yeah, I don't think they know sometimes. Sometimes I think they purposely forget. You know. Now, Master Nature, I think you go smoke. I think you should go and smoke because I don't want you veering into Maisie corn woman territory here, all right? Go and smoke one and then get on with what you're supposed to fucking do here. All right. All right, guys. Smoke one real quick and then we get on. We get on to what we're doing. Whatever that is. Called Freeform Garden. Freeform Garden, baby. Freeform Garden. Freeform Garden, look. All right. If I can pull this up. All right. No, which I fucking can, apparently, because I don't know how to type. All right, there we go. All right, quick smoke break, guys. Quick smoke break. We get into, that was just a prelude. We'll get into Act 1. All right, let's go, babies. Let's go. Act 1 coming, love. Act 1. Act 1. Welcome, my love. Satire. No Master Nature without satire. Hex. Go outside, get some fresh air, Clues man. Go outside. I may be out there with you. Yeah, maybe I need to visit you. No, Stanley. Remember the rule. We don't visit people from the garden. Remember, that's the rule. I know, but it's fun. It's fun. Let's get on with the show. On with the show. And good health to you. On with the show. All right, on with the show. No, I just went to smoke a cigarette. Come on now, get your mind out of the gutter, love. Well, not this time. I smoked one, but it was just a cigarette. Should I go on Birdie, guys? Me and Birdie? Should I go on Birdie and make a fool of myself? That's what you want to see. Then you laugh at Master Nature 22 and you say, what a jerk this guy is. What a jerk. Well, how comes he's not entertaining on these? Why is he such an asshole there? He's dry as a bone. He's dry as a bone. All right. Here we go. This is the beginning of Act 1, my loves. I hope you like this. I hope you like this one. Oh, yes, the cars are calling. Anyway, here we go. All right, let's go, babies. There you go, love. All right, babies. Welcome. Hope you like that. Peter Green, baby. Peter Green. Wow. All right, what do you guys want to do? Should we do the cards? Should we... Oh, wait a minute. Steal your eyes away. Steal them. Steal them. Oh. He-she. He-she. Easy. All right, guys. All right. Paul Stanley. He she. All right. All right. Everybody wants 31 in Jackson Hole. Jackson Hole. St. Paul, Minnesota. St. Louis, Minnesota. St. Louis, Missouri. Welcome, Christopher Bond. Christopher Bond. Welcome, Marissa Brock. Don't skip me. I won't skip you. I don't have no super chats. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Welcome, Ellie. Welcome, Ellie. Welcome, Ellie. Welcome. Lou Reed. Yeah, we might get to Lou Reed. All right. What's the question? Well, no. Hey, we got to do the rules real quick, and then we'll get into the cards. All right. What are the rules? We just got it. We always have to do this real quick. We'll make it quick. Right here are the rules. So the cards. Right. Number 1, the question we ask has to be specific, very specific. All right. If it's too vague, and we're gonna get vague. We're gonna get vague interpretation. Okay. That's 1. Number 2, the intention of asking has to be a good intention, pure intention. You really want to know the answer. All right? That's number 2. Number 3, we do not make any money off of this at all. So every time we do the cards, there is no monetary benefit to be had. That's number 3. And that's pretty much it, guys. Those are the rules. Respect the cards, right? Respect the cards. You're talking to them, right? It's their conduit. All right? We got to keep that in mind here. And so the question that you ask, you have to also think about, are we asking one of them? Are we asking all of them? You know what I mean? Who are we asking? Now, we can ask about Dylan. That's great. But who are we asking, right? Are we asking all of them? One of them? Two of them? Just keep it in mind. All right. Love that question. Okay. I know we got the Dylan trans question, But I love that question. I do like that. It's very specific, and it's addressed to one of them. So that's what we need. That's what I'm looking for here. So we're gonna take that one. Plus, I haven't scrolled up, but so it's called a recency effect or something like that. Anyway, something like that. Recency effect, something like that. Anyway, I am. Okay, great question. So here's the question, Xana. We'll get to it. So did all 4 murders happen at the same time within the house? Now, okay, in the house. So the key here is in the house. Did all the murders happen in the house? All right, let's go. Here are the cards. I did shuffle them before I came on here. Here's what I can do if you do not believe me. I can cut them. Okay, I can cut them just like I'm doing now. I can cut them in half. Right? Like this. Bank. Just so you know, I'm not screwing with the cards. I'm not. There's no point in doing that, by the way. If we're screwing with the cards, might as well not do this, right? Because that's fabrication, all right? That is always wild. And, all right, here we go. Ready, guys? Are you ready? Are you ready? And, another rule. Well, it's not really a rule, but we draw 4 cards for each question. 4. Sometimes there's a 5th if I feel like we need another one just to, I don't know. If there's more information I feel that's going to be, we'll draw a 5th. But usually it's 4 cards in honor of 4. 4 is the golden rule. We know this. All right, let's go. Are you guys ready? I said, are you ready? Voodoo Ranger is pretty good. 7.5%. 7.5%. All right, let's go. Here we go. No, here we go. What is the question? So the question is to Xana. Xana, are you here? I hope so, love. I hope so. Well, first of all, did all the murders happen within inside the house? We can't say at the same time because we know that's not true, right? Even if you say, Master Nature, there's a lone wolf, fine, but they didn't happen at the same time, all of them. Of course not. There's time that elapses in between each one, whatever. But the real question is, did all 4 happen within the house, Xana? That is the question, Xana. All right, let's go, Xana. Let's go, Xana. Let's go, baby. All right, here we go. What do we got? Hey, all right. I don't know. Interesting first one. So we got in their fields. We got this one before. We get certain cards over and over and over again. Even though I do shuffle them extremely well, we do keep getting the same cards over and over again, guys. I don't know why. That's the way it works, but that's what happens. In their fields. Okay, doesn't really tell us a lot, does it? Anyway, that's why we draw 4. All right, here we go. In their fields. What else? Now we're talking. Now we're talking here. A situation about to explode. Things are about to pop off in flame. Interesting, right? Welcome, DNI27. Yeah, situation that is about to explode. For sure. Things are about to pop off in flames. I saw a firework. I saw a firecracker. I don't know. Does that relate to this? I don't know. Does it? If you believe what Bethany Funk said about the firecracker, the orange spark under her door, if you believe that, something's about to pop off. Something did pop off in flame. Orange flame. Did. Now, what I was thinking about that is, I was thinking about somebody, no, that's stupid. I was thinking, though, it's more likely somebody throwing down their cigarette butts and stamping them out. But that's not going to necessarily make a firecracker sound. However, if you're stamping down hard enough on the surface, that could make an echo. That could make an echo. Right? But that's a stretch. That's a stretch. But hey, if I'm angry enough, though, if I'm in that moment where I just about to put my cigarette out and proceed with what I'm going to do here, if I'm pissed off enough and I throw down my cigarette and I smash the hell out of it, I stomp on the damn thing, maybe. I don't know if that's going to create a big enough spark, though, for somebody to see under their door. That doesn't make any sense. That does not make any sense. Yeah, Ellie, right. Yeah, right. She could be just flat out lying about that. She could be. It doesn't fit. The problem, well, the interesting part about that is it doesn't fit with any of the rest of the narrative that happened. So that's an outlier, right? That's an outlier. It's an outlier. That bit of story from Bethany, that's an outlier. It doesn't flow. Well, look, we know the entire story is garbage. We know there's so many holes with it, but that's an outlier here in the story. That's an outlier. It doesn't make any sense to the situation. Not to the lone wolf scenario. It makes sense though if you toss that out and you go with there's multiple perpetrators here. Then it makes more sense. Then it does make more sense. Because yes, there were multiple perpetrators. Absolutely. So, but is she lying though about it? Despite the fact that yes, there are multiple perpetrators, I believe, can you trust that piece of the story? I don't know. Can you guys? Welcome, Jessup304. Welcome. Be well. It's Dizzy. Welcome, Dizzy love. Dizzy, my Lizzie. Thin Lizzie, baby. Thin Lizzie, baby. Welcome, Redacted, doing redacted and redacted. How much redacting do we need to do here? I don't know. We redact so much, we redact ourselves out of reality. It was vacuum. It was like a vacuum, but it was a what was it? What shape was it? It was a triangle. It was triangular shaped. Triangular shaped. And then what Gooch tried to do was Gooch tried to prime Dylan by saying to her, "So what did you see around his waist?" And Dylan said, "I didn't notice his waist." That's what she said in that interview. But Victoria Gooch tried to prime her to think about the waist area of the masked lone wolf. And Dylan, she's like, I didn't even look at his waist. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? See, over and over again with that interview, these fucking ISP pricks, they were trying to prime her throughout the entire interview to say certain things that they wanted her to say. And focus on certain pieces of information that they wanted her to focus on. They did that throughout the entire 2-hour interview. Some things were really subtle, But some things, of course, were not. They're disgusting. That's why I kept harping on the fact that Gooch and Blaker, they should not be in law enforcement. These fucking pricks, that's not how you interview people. And especially they did not treat her like a suspect. Still, even if you were treating her like a suspect, that's not how you're going to interview these people. You're not going to do that. Again, oh my God. Anyway, excuse me. All right, let's get to card three. Card three. So, in their feels, we are in our feelings, right? We are in our emotions, right? However, a situation now is about to explode. Yes, it is. And let's see what carries forth from that. Let's see. Total fucking drama follows. So, we have total drama. Again, we get this card over and over again. We have total drama. We have people filming things. Action. Guys, we've gotten this card how many times now? How many times have we gotten this card? This card has come up at least one time in every reading now that me and you, the garden, has started this. This card has come up every single time. Every single reading, this card has presented itself. Every single one. Total drama. We have a guy filming action here. He's filming. We have a monitor, right? We're watching the action on the monitor. Action. Action. There is definite footage of this. I have no doubt about it. Can I prove it? Not yet. Do I believe it? Absolutely. I cannot prove it, but I believe it. Can't prove it. I believe this footage exists. I do. Especially after doing this with you guys over and over again, I firmly believe there are parts of this thing that are absolutely filmed. Absolutely filmed. Again, I can't prove it though. I can't prove it yet until somebody either comes forward or there's some sort of leak in footage or something. But that's the only way. But I do believe that at least part of what happened was filmed. For sure. For sure. Absolutely was filmed. Yep. No doubt. No fucking doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. Yeah, we do see the 3:30. We do see the 3:30 a.m. Venmo payments. I believe they were Venmo, but we do see the 3:30 a.m. payments that happened supposedly. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So, here's the way I'm interpreting this situation right now. Before all this starts happening, Xana, now this is Xana talking to us, right? Xana is in her feels. She is with Ethan, right? And they're in their feels. That's what she's saying. I don't know what that means. I don't know what they're doing exactly. Hanging out with each other, talking to each other, being in love with each other. They're in their feels. However, something wicked comes along, and situation now is about to fucking explode. And things are about to pop off in flames. Yes, they are. And then, when this is going on, we got action. Somebody is now filming what is happening here. Once this happens, once this situation explodes, the cameras are rolling. The cameras are rolling. Absolutely. Does that feel accurate to you so far? Does that feel accurate? I mean, it could be the Cinema Club. It doesn't even matter. I'm not sure if it is the Cinema Club. It could be Dylan and her associates in the fucking house. I mean, it could be the cinema, the cinema project that was going on. Maybe. Maybe. It doesn't have to be, though. It doesn't have to be. It could be Dylan and her fucking weirdos or psychos and her running around the house with fucking their video and recording this shit. Now, I wouldn't be doing it on my phone personally. I would not. I would not be doing it on my phone personally. That would be really stupid of me to do that. But there would be some other filming mechanism that I might be using. But I wouldn't be using my personal phone to do it. That would be really dumb. I don't know, guys. She could have tried. See, you could delete them, and you can delete the pictures, and you could delete the videos. And if this was a real investigation, her phone, again, would have been forensically analyzed for anything like that. Even if she tried to delete this, we know this. They would have still found traces of this information. Whether or not they could actually bring back the videos, maybe they might be able to bring back the video itself. Maybe. But yeah, that's a big maybe here, depending on what they're using and depending on what these people were doing to try to get rid of this stuff. So it's tricky here. But there is going to be trace data left over. We know this. There's going to be trace data left over. Data trail. That's what this fucking Celebrite. That's what the Celebrite or whatever the fuck they were. Celebrite, right? That's what these idiots were trying to say about Brian Kohlberger and what he was doing on his phone. You know, there's large gaps of information, right? Whatever. There's traces of things that he deleted, so on and so on. Same thing with these people. Same principle applies with these people. However, the problem is they didn't use anything like that against Dylan, against Bethany, against any of the friends or associates. They did not use these same tools or mechanisms. So we really don't know exactly what was on those phones because they never went to the same lengths that they did with Brian Kohlberger. That's a fucking problem, obviously. Big problem. Because they're the suspects. They are the fucking suspects. Yeah. Anyway, last card. This is for Xana. Total drama. We're filming the action now. And here's the last one. Oh, we've gotten this before. We have gotten this fucking card before, guys. Don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Somebody. Now, I don't think this is Xana saying this. I don't think this is Xana. I think this is one of the roommates. I think this is either Dylan or Bethany. This is Xana's interpretation here, right? One of them, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear the screaming. They don't want to be dealing with this, right? Dylan even says that. We didn't want to get up to take a piss. She says this. We didn't get up to go to the bathroom because we just didn't want to deal with it. That's what she says in that interview. That's what she says verbatim in that interview. Because we didn't want to have to deal with it. Deal with what, Dylan? Deal with what, Dylan? See, Dylan is your prime, of course. Anyway, don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear what's going on. I'm trying to block out all the screaming and the noise that I'm hearing because I know what's happening and I don't want to hear it. For sure. For sure. So, this spread is interesting. So the question was, Xana, were all four of you killed in the house? Well, we were in our fields. Things get to a point. Now they're about to explode. This is where the murders start happening, right? Things are, yeah, right. Things are about to pop off in flames. Total drama. We're filming now what's going on. Now we're filming what we're doing. And then, but then there's this, I don't want to hear it. Why don't we do, hey, we're going to draw one more card in this sequence. I feel there's another card. That can go along with this, all right? So here it is. Here's the next card. Oh, sorry, guys. So here's the next card, all right? God, it's blurry. Why is it fucking blurry? All right. All right, here it is. Oh, here it is. Ah, guys, we've gotten this before, too. This is another one. Knowing they fucked up. They fucked up. I don't want to hear it. Knowing they fucked up. We've gotten this before. It's they. It's always they. They. It's never a single entity. Every time we do this, it's never a single entity. It's always they. Always. And we've gotten this before. They knew they fucked up. The perpetrators that did this, Dylan and her associates, they knew they fucked up. They knew it. Absolutely. Yep. And Dylan, in that interview, she gets a little antsy. We know it. She gets a little antsy about the DNA evidence, and she gets a little surprised by that, and we hear that in her voice. We hear that surprise in her voice, and that's not a good surprise. That's like a oh fuck surprise. That's her tone of voice there. That's an oh fuck surprise kind of tone of voice. And she's trying to play it. She's trying to play things cool. And no, don't get me wrong. We know what she is. We know what she is. Anyway, knowing they effed up. Yep. So, now taking it from Xana's perspective, let's go through this. Xana and Ethan, they're together the night, right? They're in their fields, right? It's a typical Saturday night for them. They're together, they're hanging out, they're drinking maybe, whatever, it doesn't matter. They're drinking, maybe, possibly, whatever. They love each other, they're in love with each other. It's just a normal Saturday night for them, right? They're in their fields. But shit is about to pop off, man. It's about to go up in flames. And when that happens, we got action now, baby. Now somebody is filming this shit happening. And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear what's going on. The people getting murdered, including Xana, right? I don't want to hear the screaming and the running and the crying and the whatever. People smashing into things. I don't want to hear it. Right? But then we have the resolution of they know they fucked up. They know they fucked up here in doing what they did. They know it. They know who they are. And we know who they are. Or we're getting a lot closer to knowing who they are. For sure. So they fucked up, and yes, they did fuck up. There's a lot of fuck-ups in this case with them. A lot. Like 500 or more. There's so many fuck-ups with these people. It's unbelievable. And if this was a real investigation, these fucking characters would be in jail. They would be in jail. There's no way around it. These characters in this case, they would be in jail. They would be. They're, oh my God. Anyway, that's Xana. That is Xana. Thank you, Xana. Thank you very much. I think that's a good one. Does it answer the question, though? Not really. I mean, yeah, in a way. But does it answer the question specifically enough? Were they all murdered in the house? That's the question. Does it answer that question? Does it? Does it? Welcome, Bianca, my love. Where have you been? Welcome, Bianca. Senora Wazowski. Welcome, Senora Wazowski. Hey, I want some fajitas. Do you got any fajitas for me? I want your fajitas. Fuck off. I like fajitas. Hey, Donnie, give me some fucking fajitas, will you, with the cappuccino? Oh my god, this guy's fucking crazy. I fired you, but yet here you are. So since you're here, bring me some fucking fajitas, alright? I want beef fajitas from Chili's. Oh my god, there's no Chili's up here in the spirit realm. Oh my god. I don't know, but you better figure it out fast or you're gonna get fired again, you fucking prick. Oh my god. Alright, so that is question number 1. Yeah, I don't think it doesn't answer specifically. However, it does give us an interesting idea of the sequence of events, though. Right? It doesn't necessarily pin down if the murders happened in the house. That is correct. But it does give us an interesting sequence here from Xana's perspective, from her perspective. And I feel that seems genuine. Now, does it answer the question? Not really. But it feels correct, though, in the sense that that's from Xana's perspective, though. Her perspective. Interesting, guys. Good question. All right, the cards go back in the deck. I have to reshuffle them. All right, that's what's next here, love. All right. Yes, they do. Back in the deck they go. Yes. All right, good. Good one, guys. That's a good one. I like that one. I think that was a good one. What really wigs me out, though, is we keep getting the same cards over and over again. I swear to God, we must have got that action card with the camera in every single spread now that we've done. That fucking card comes up at least once in every one of these things. That action card with people filming stuff. Every single spread. Every one. Every single one. It's like I even try to purposely get away. Like, I'm shuffling to the point where I don't want to see the same cards, right? But they keep coming up. Seriously. The same ones. I mean, there's like 70 cards in the deck or whatever, 60 cards, whatever it is. Shit. But there's a reason for that then, right? There's a reason why the same cards keep coming up. I mean, I don't have an automatic shuffler. That's true, but I don't really need one if I'm shuffling like 75 times over and over again. I mean, Jesus. Weird. Fucking weird. Well, that's the way it is, though. That's why we do this, though, right? It's not weird. Well, it is weird in a way, but we know this is why we're doing it. But it is strange. I gotta admit, it is strange. Getting the same thing over and over again. Synchronicity, coincidence. I don't know. All right. Shuffle. Here we go. All right. Good. All right, here we go, loves. Here we go. Cards are nice and shuffled, loves. They are nice and shuffled. You know the deuce is still wild, love. Yes, it is. The deuce is always wild. All right. All right, here we are. Here we are. There are the cards. They are back in place. Yes. BK Ultra. That's a good question, Edie. Hey, great question, guys. All of you. It's got to be specific. Ask who filmed it or if it was Dylan. Ask when I get my mind back. Come on, Ellie. Ellie, baby. Ellie, baby. Welcome, Be Well. It's oh yeah, I already welcome, Be Well. I'm not gone. Can you hear me? I'm not gone. I'm still here. Can you not hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, good. Thank you, Mrs. John. Thank you. Lick my love pump. Hey, before we go on break again, guys, listen. Lick my love pump. All right, you fucking prick. They don't like you at all, asshole. You think you're funny, but you're not. You're actually a jerk. They love me, Stanley the twink. They don't love you. You're an asshole. Lick my love pump. What is that? All right, another quick break, guys. Act 2 is upon us. Act 2 is upon us. Act 2 is upon us. Yeah, I want to rip and tear. I want to rip their faces off. That's a great question. No, you guys have a lot of great questions, guys. I like that question, Edie. If that's a great question. Where is it? Where is it? Now, remember those old 4chan posts? Remember them? Right. Remember those old 4chan posts? Remember when in one of those posts they said they dumped some of that evidence in Garden City, right? Garden City, right? Wasn't that the name of it? Garden City, right? They took evidence to Garden City. Welcome, Garden. Yep. Garden City. Those old 4chan posts. Garden City. Now, Garden City, back in my day, it wasn't like it is now, see? Yeah, think about that when we go on break. Another quick smoke break. Okay, we're gonna take a quick breather, guys. Take a smoke or do whatever. Get some tea, get some coffee, get some Voodoo Ranger stuff. Yeah. All right, guys. Round two. Sorry, excuse me, not round two. Well, maybe. No, part 2 coming up. Act 2 coming up. Act 2. Garden City. Garden City. That's where we hide all the good things. Like our cache of shit. indeed. You want to say hello to the garden? Well, here's your time. You want to say hello? What information do you have for us? I know. Okay, bye-bye. You want to say hello? I know, but they want to hear from you. Yes, they do. Come here. I'll show them to you. No, don't you attack me. All right, guys, you want to see the gato? Hang on, let me see if I can show the gato. You ready, gato? Here he is, guys. Here he is. There he is. There he is. Come here, baby. There's the gato. Hello. See? He has information, guys. Yes, he does. Come here, baby. What do you know? Say hello. Hi. He's thinking about it, guys. He's thinking. Right? I know. Yep. There's the gato dog. All right. Okay, well, you let me know when you're ready to give me the information. Yep. Yeah, it's going to take a while, guys. All right, there he is. Gato. When you go outside, do you get breakfast? All right, there he is. All right, baby. Oh my God. All right, there he is, guys. Hope you like the gato. You want to go upstairs? No, I have to let him upstairs. Come on. Come on. They love you. They love you. They love you. On. Treats fulfilled. Treats fulfilled. All right, guys, let's get back on track. All Oh, yes, he's a baby. Well, he's the familiar. He is the gato familiar. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. He knows all kinds of things, actually. More than I do. Well, that's why he's the familiar. All right, guys. Let's get on with the second part of this. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. Yeah, I think you're going to like this. I hope. All right. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Ads. Ads. Let's do this. Hello, Dylan. Hope you like that. All right. Question number 2 is upon us. Love. What are we asking? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? No stuffing, no turkey, no royal jelly, no mint jelly, no lamb chops, no rice, no potatoes, no, I don't know, no coffee, no orange juice. Nothing for you. Nothing. No ham. And we're not going to shop for you and buy the biggest one at Christmas time. No pumpkin pie either. That's right. Thank you, Lynn Champagne. No pumpkin pie at all. Not even a choice. And look, you don't even get a choice between pie. No pumpkin pie, no cherry pie, apple, I don't know, shoe fly pie. Shoe fly pie. L, no tacos. No tacos either, Al. Ellie, I think you and I should go to Paris and hang people from the Eiffel Tower. Would you be into that? Just let me know. Just let me know. All right, guys. What is the next question? You got, well now, hang on now. Is it midnight now, baby? Hey, baby. Hey, this Tyrone now. You know who it is. Oh my God. Is it midnight now already, baby? Oh my God, I am. Woo. Man, when I was alive, what I wouldn't give to be alive again. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, I'm stuck with somebody up here. Listen, I'm stuck with somebody up here in the spirit realm. She fucking drinks burgundy every fucking Tuesday. I can't even get her to fucking... Look, we go to bingo, right? Before we even get to fucking bingo, she is under the fucking table in burgundy. I mean, what kind of date is that, Lord? Yeah, that's Tyrone. That's me. I had a hard life. You think my life was easy. It was a hard life. I don't want to hear about this nonsense. I don't know what you youngins are doing down there. It ain't nothing compared to my life out up here. Oh, my God. Yeah, you get drunk on burgundy every fucking Tuesday. I drag her to fucking bingo. And then I walk into the bingo hall, and guess what they do? Like all the bingo monitors, I walk in with her, right? Well, I'm practically dragging her into the bingo hall at this point, right? Because she's totally out of it. And you know what they do? They look at me. They look at Tyrone. All the bingo monitors. There must be like 12 fucking bingo monitors in the bingo hall, right? They all stop and they all look at me in the face. And here's what they do. They shake their heads all in unison. They shake their heads from side to side. And they cross themselves. And I'm like, They shake their heads all in unison while they're looking at me, and then they cross themselves. Yeah, that's what I have to do with bingo every fucking Tuesday with this girl. Well, spirit girl. All right. Thanks, Tyrone, for that insight. Appreciate it. Let's get back to the question. Well, they wanted to fucking know. No, I did not push my former master in the fucking bog. That is just a rumor. I don't understand why the garden doesn't understand. That's just a rumor up here. All right? I did not push my former spirit master into his bog. It's just a rumor. It's an ugly rumor. See? It's rumors. It's rumors. That's all it is. Just rumor. Wait, we going to Vegas? Hey, baby, wait, you taking me to Vegas? Wait a minute now. Hey, Eddie, you taking me to Vegas? Well, baby, where we going? Well, all right, we go to Vegas. All right. I'm not sure how I'm going to get there with you, but we can do it. Come here, Bingo. He looks like, wait, you got 500? Wait, I got the coverall? Fuck off. Fuck off, you prick. Fuck off, you prick. Come here, Bingo. I won the coverall again. You fucking kidding me? Can you imagine? Oh my God. Can you imagine calling your dog? Bingo, come here, Bingo. Well, shit, this bitch must have won 25 times in a row. Oh, you fucking prick. Oh, you fucking prick. Oh my God. Masternature. That ain't that funny, Masternature. Well, you're really not funny at all, actually. The garden hates you. And, Come here, Bingo. I won again? Are you serious? Oh my God. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Oh my God. All right, guys. Enough fun and games. and then the dog's thinking to itself, wait a minute. I won all this time, and how come she's only giving me one bacon strip? I must have won 25 fucking bingo games in a row, and this bitch is only giving me one bacon strip. What kind of bingo hall is this? Oh, Master Nature, you think you're so fucking funny, don't you? You're a fucking slimy little thing, aren't you? You're rubbish. You really are rubbish, aren't you? All right, guys. Next, thanks, English Danny. Oh my God! All right, come on, guys. What's the next question? Oh no, wiener dogs, big red. No, it's not a lame name. It's a great name. No, the name is great. It's a great name. Bing is a great name. It's like Bing Crosby. It's like Bing Crosby. It's like Bing Crosby. No, it's like Bing cherries, right? Bing cherry. No, Bing is a good name. Yeah, what was the question? I'm sorry, guys. We had a long ass break. Ooh, Cluesmith. Oh, baby. Let's not hold back now, baby. Ooh, baby. We ain't holding back any punches now, baby. Mm-mm. It's a good name. Oh my God, it's a good name. I would like to be, if I was a dog, I would like to be called Bing. I would. I'd be like, hey, that's all right. Bing's cool. And then when I go outside and meet with the other dogs, they're like, hey, what's your name? Well, I'm Bing. Like, the other dogs are like, well, let's think about that. Should we beat him up now or should we wait? I don't know. You fucking prick. No, Bing is a good name. Let's kick his ass now. Okay, all right, enough. Bing is a great name. In fact, what I'm going to do after all this is said and done, I'm going to retitle this live. It's going to be called Bing is a Great Name. That's what I'm going to do. I'll say, Bing is the most beautiful name I've ever heard in my life. You fucking pricks. All right. Hey, they may not be ribbing him. Hey, listen, they may not be ribbing him at the fucking park. No. See, that's when you step in there and you start. Here's what you do: you start kicking on the other dogs. You start kicking the other fucking dogs. Don't you be playing on my Bing. Listen. When you go to the dog park, you gotta own that fucking dog park. You gotta own it. When you get to that dog park, it doesn't matter what kind of dog, right? Especially if you have a real small dog. But you walk. Look, you walk through that gate, and you're like, I'm here now, bitches. And nobody's gonna fuck with my dog in the dog park here. Especially if your dog's like really little, okay? Well, you see in that moment, because your dog's like really little, you have to be like the big wolf. You have to be the wolf in the dog park. So you got to let the other dogs know, like, okay, my dog's little, but my dog is not little because he or she is with like this gigantic wolf. So if you mess with my little wolf, well, you get the big wolf, and you don't want the big wolf. So, yeah, you got to put that out there in the dog park immediately. Once you get into the dog park, you put that vibe out there. And those dogs are going to sense that shit. They're going to be like, we ain't going to fuck with Bing. We are not fucking with Bing today. We're not fucking with Bing today. That we should not fuck with Bing today. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's right. That's the attitude. Nobody's fucking with Bing. Absolutely not. No, yeah. No way. No fucking way. That's right. Nobody's fucking with Bing. Then I'm gonna play Bing Crosby and David Bowie for you, and then you're gonna shoot me. You're gonna shoot me. You're gonna pick up your computer and be like, this fucking asshole. Bing Crosby and David Bowie. Musical chairs? No, you don't like that. You don't like David Crosby. You don't like a Bing Crosby and David Bowie crossover. You don't like that one. Come on, musical cherubs. Don't hard bark. Yeah, Brian did have a dog. Oh, yeah, that's true. He did. All right, I'm sorry, Edie. Edie, I'm here. What was your question? What was your question? I'm sorry, Edie. I'm not trying to ignore you. What was your question, Edie? Oh my God. Yeah, should we fuck with Bing now or should we wait till later? I think we should go to the pub first, have a few doggy drinks, and then we go fuck with him a little bit. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Sorry. Edie, what was your question? I apologize. Now, I know Klusmith's question. I thought that was good. But Edie, what was your question? No, 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 no. This is good. This is good. No apologies whatsoever at all. Nothing wrong at all. The garden is the garden. The garden will always be the garden. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No right, no wrong. There's no apology here unless you're a complete prick to me. Well, then that's a different story. But that's not what we're talking about here. Now, if you're a complete prick to me, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find where you are, and I'm going to send Stanley after you, and then, well, it ain't going to be no more prick anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's go, Mountain Myra. Let's get her out here, rough. No, I'm not saying you guys aren't pricks at all. I'm talking about trolls and morons and idiots like that. Not you guys at all. You're nothing like any of that shit. Come on. No, what was the question? Edie, what was your question that I missed? What was your question that you asked? Let's get back on topic here. What was the question? Welcome, Anna. What? Okay. Well, did you ask about did you ask if the footage was somewhere? Like, can you actually find the footage of this? Did you ask that? Like, it being filmed, right? Did you ask if the footage can be found? Did you ask that? Okay, thank you. Yeah, all right. That's a great question. So that is going to be the next question then. So the question is, we have hunches, we have suspicion, we have strong opinions and beliefs that this entire thing that happened, there is video footage of this. If not all of it, at least part of it, of the murders. So that's the assumption first. That is the underlying assumption here to the question. I do think part of this was filmed. The more I look at this stuff, the more I talk to you guys about it, absolutely I feel there was at least part of the murders were filmed. Filmed. I feel there are photographs of them after they were murdered. No, I'm not talking law enforcement. I'm talking by the perpetrators and the other ghouls involved in this case. I do feel that's true. I do. Can I prove it? Not necessarily. I can't. Well, not yet. But just saying, it's the assumption that underlies this question that's coming up. So the question is then, and the question is what? The question is going to be directed at the 4. I guess, right? The 4? We're directing this question at the 4, right? Right? Well, it would have to be. We have to direct this question to the 4 because they're the ones that got hurt, right? They're the ones that, well, they got killed. So yeah, it has to be for all of them, right? I would think. So here's the question. Here's the next one. Is there let me think about this. Is there video evidence that somebody took of the murders that still exists and can be found somewhere that has not been destroyed, whatever? Can we actually find it? Is it somewhere in the world here? In this, well, it's going to be somewhere out there. Unless, well, No, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. But does this information, footage, whatever you want to call it, does it exist? And if it, well, can it be found? Can it be found? That's the question. That's a great question. All right. Okay. Do we want to take a quick break, a real quick 1-minute break before we answer that question? Or do you want to take a 30-second break, guys? 30 seconds? Smoke break? 30-second smoke break. Yeah? 30-second smoke break? That's the question we're gonna hit upon when we come back. Is that fair? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Good? Yes? 30-second break? Drink him if you got him. Smoke him if you got him. Let's make that rum punch with the orange sherbet ice cream for Christmas. Let's fucking make that. Out of those big fake crystal fucking those Christmas fucking balls. Remember that? Remember we'd pour rum and fucking whatever, and they'd put fucking ice cream in these big fake crystal fucking serving bowls with the goddamn with the ladles, and that's all they drank. Remember? And the kids, we were like 3 feet tall, right? We're all running around with our presents and shit, and all the adults are drinking out of this sherbet and fucking rum concoction. They're all getting fucking hammered. What the fuck is going on? 30 seconds, love. 30 seconds, love. This live is going to be retitled in honor of Bing and Rum Sherbet Christmas 1979 Punch Bowls. That's what this title is. That's what the name of this one's going to be. Absolutely. Harken back. Hey guys, wait till we get to, well, if you celebrate, whatever. But wait till we get to around Christmas time. Oh, we're going to have lots of fun then, love. Hey, we didn't even get to Thanksgiving yet. Oh, my God. Stanley has to finish his top 10, by the way. All right, let's get on. That was a quick one. That was 30-second, love. That was 30-second, love. I promised you it was 30-second, love.
Well, so glad you can deliver on that, asshole. But you can't fix anything.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Where's that coming from? All right. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Hey, you wanted the best, you got the best. Yes, you did. Hang on. Yeah, all right, here we go. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I gotta cue this thing up though here first. Hang on. No, we're not queuing insurance up. No. All right. So we're getting on with the third question in the series here. The third question is, well, we know what the question is. Here's the question. Since we believe there is video footage of the murders that the perpetrators took, does this footage still exist? And this question goes out to the 4. Let's see what they say, and hopefully we can get some clarification on this. Let's see. Here it is. Let's go. All right, let's go. Here it is. Yeah, interesting, guys. Interesting, guys. Hang on, I gotta turn this off. Interesting, guys. We got depression. Interesting first card. Depression. We've had this card before. This card does come up a lot as well. Depression. This card does come up a lot as well. It does. All right, depression. We got depression. Coca-Cola, the Ayatollah of rock and roll. Depression. So we got depression. All right, let's get on with the second card here, right here. Now remember, if the candle lights start turning blue, okay, then we run. Then we run away. All right. Let's see what this is, guys. We've gotten this one before too, my friends. We got fake friends. Fake friends. Yes, indeed. Look at these characters. They look interesting, don't they? These characters on the card. Do they remind you of anything? Just wondering. Fake friends, though. Depression, fake friends. Yep. The question, though, is there footage of the murders, and is it still out there to find? That's the question. But we have depression. We have fake friends. Here's the next one. See what this one is. Interesting. We've gotten, not sure if we got promiscuous. So, we got sleeps around, a temptress, free for all, steals your man. Interesting. Guys, this theme has come up before when we've done this in the readings. There's always some sort of sexual overtone that carries on here. Not in every single separate reading, but at least one reading we do every live video like this, there is at least one that has a spread that has sexual overtones to it. And this is this. So we have depression. Somebody's depressed. We have depression. It's a female. Dylan always comes through in these. Dylan, in some way, shape, or form, always comes out in the spreads. Always. She always does in some way. So anyway, we have depression. We have fake friends. Now, okay. But then we have a promiscuity angle here. We got promiscuity angle. So somebody's sleeping around, tempting, and she may steal your man from you. This one. Yeah, interesting, eh? That breeds a lot of jealousy, and that can breed a lot of hatred. For sure, it can. The question you have to ask yourself is that enough, though, to take out 4 people? I don't know. Maybe. Depending how psychologically messed up you are, it can. For sure. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the 4th one. So this is the 4th draw here. Let's see. Fucking hell, guys. You're gonna... Guys! You're gonna love this one. Here it is. Recording. Again and again, we are recording, announcing, expressing, revealing the truth. Recording. We've gotten this before. We have gotten this before. Again. There is recordings. We know this. This is what we know already. We've had this before. This is what they're saying. There are recordings of this that announce, express, and reveal the truth of what happened. That's exactly what we're asking here, actually. But where is it? We know this. We assume this to be true and accurate. We've gotten this before, guys. We've gotten this exact expression before. We have. We have somebody in depression. We have false friendships. We have a promiscuous person involved here who likes to, sleep around. And there's a risk that she's going to steal your man away from you. Then we jump to recording. There is a recording here, and that announces, expresses, and reveals what is true about this. Yeah. Every single time, it seems, we always get something like this. Every time. You're the garden, you know this. But if you go back and watch the other lives involving us doing the readings, you will see similarities across all of these things. You will. It's weird. It is. But here's what, we're going to draw a 5th one here. We're going to draw a 5th. 4th or 5th, but we're going to draw a 5th. So this is it. Right here. What is this shit? Again, I shuffled the shit out of these cards. I promise you I shuffled the hell out of these cards. I did. And we get this again. There you go. There you go. Over and over and over again. I swear to God, I must have shuffled these cards 20 times before before we got back into the next segment. And this pops up again. I don't know, guys. They keep coming up. Why? There are not duplicate cards in the deck. There's only one card of each thing in the deck. There's not like 4 cards of each thing. You know? It's not like that. So, the question was, since we already think this was recorded, the murders, right? We feel there's video recording of this. What does it exist, and where can we find it? That's the question, essentially. So what do we have? But it takes us down the interpersonal route. Not always, but we seemingly go down the interpersonal route so often here with these readings. It's always interpersonal. Between people, right? Between them. Between what happened and other people here. It always takes the interpersonal route, it seems. So, somebody's depressed. We have depression here, right? We got a depressed female here. We got a depressed female. We got fake friendships here. People are not real. They're fake. We're pretending to like somebody. We are pretending to get along with people. But it's totally fake. Just like what I feel happened in this house. These people were not friends. Xana and Ethan, they were their own thing. Maddie and Kaylee, they were their own thing. Right. But you put all these disparate individuals into one house together, and this is what we have. We have fake friendships because we have to. Because we fucking live with these idiots. We have to kind of be friends with them, right, to get along. So there's a lot of fake friendships happening here, right? Exactly. And then we move on to this, though. We got somebody here within this fake circle who is promiscuous, though. And we have some sort of, we're worried about this person. We're worried about this person. There's a worry here. There's a worry here with this person. Yeah, there's a worry here with this person. Somebody sleeping around, who's attractive, who's flirtatious, whether intentionally or unintentionally. Other males are going to latch onto that, whether or not the flirtation is innocent coming from the female. It doesn't matter. The male is going to latch onto that. Because males are stupid like that. You know this, my garden. But that is going to piss some other females off. It will. It will. Don't tell me it won't. Other females are going to get pissed off at this shit. They don't want somebody like this floating around. Especially if we're going to parties, right? Especially if we're going to parties and we're drinking. And now I have to worry about this person floating around, being flirtatious, and with my guy. That's the last thing I want to worry about when I'm at a party. I don't want to be worrying about somebody like this at all. Does that make sense? Do you think that makes sense, guys? I mean, think about it. Would that bother you or not? I mean, you're at a party. You know there's alcohol going to be involved, right? You know there's going to be a lot of people at these parties. And you're with your man there. You're with your guy there, right? Well, the last thing you want to worry about is some fucking promiscuous cunt running around the party who's being flirtatious with everybody, with every guy at the party, right? Or some guys at the party. Do you want to worry about that? No, I don't think so. Hey, you can trust your guy all you want. That's fine. But you still have to deal with this, though. Don't you? You still have to worry about this. I'm just saying. Anyway, so because then the next one is, well, we got a recording. We got recordings announcing, expressing, and revealing the truth of what happened here. There are recordings. So they did answer our question, actually. Yes, there are. But where are they? Well, they answered part of the question. They didn't answer all the question. The rest of the question was, can they still be found, these recordings? Do they still exist? But then we get this. A situation about to explode. Things are about to pop off in flames. So you can interpret that different. You can say, well, yes, there were recordings, but then everyone decided to burn their phones. Or you could say yes, whatever, I don't know. Would they? That's a stretch. That's a stretch. Did they all destroy? I don't know. Did they all destroy what recordings they had? Did they? In a fire? I don't know. That's a stretch. All of them? Maybe. The people who had access to the recordings. Well, maybe. I mean, if you had a video of what happened to them on your phone, right? And you're not a dummy, you're not going to keep it on your phone. That would be completely stupid. So either you get rid of the phone, right? You have to get rid of the phone. And I would think that, right? You have to destroy the phone. You have to get rid of it, you know? Whether you destroy it yourself, you pound it in the ground, right? You burn it. You do something to it to destroy it. Because if you're half intelligent, if you have a snuff fucking film on your phone of the four getting murdered, well, you're not going to keep it on your phone very long. You'll be a complete imbecile to do that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I would. If I was in that situation, if I had a video of them getting murdered, do you think I'm going to keep it on my phone? No. I'm going to fucking get rid of it. I'm not going to just sit around one day and wait for people to show up at my door and be like, hey, can we see your phone? And then I'll be like, oh, fuck, yeah, I forgot. I got the murder on my phone. No, I'm going to get rid of it as soon as possible. Absolutely. Right? Wouldn't you? Okay. You could put it on a file. You can do that. You can put it in a file, but you have to you got to be sure. You got to be, I don't know. I mean, you can encrypt that shit. You can encrypt files all you want. But if somebody really wants access to what's on your phone, they're going to fucking get it. It doesn't matter how good you encrypted that file. No, they're going to find a way to get around it. Trust me. I'm not just even talking about the FBI here. We're talking other agencies who are way more sophisticated than the FBI is with what they do. And so I don't trust any file on my phone like that. No way. No way in hell I would not trust it. I could put 25 different passwords on that fucking thing, and I still would not feel secure about it. No way. No way, no how. That's just me, though. These people aren't the brightest people, so I have no idea. But that's just me. That's just me. I would not trust it. Nope. Well, we see what the government can do to us, okay? And I don't trust it at all. No, well, not just the government. I'm saying other agencies. I don't know. My personal feeling with that is Ann Taylor sold him up the river. That's my personal feeling about why Brian Koberger took a plea deal. Because Ann Taylor sold him up the river. It has something to do with Ann Taylor. It does. It has to. She must have had a conversation with him at some point and convinced him that taking a plea was the only way to go here, or the best way to go here. She had to have had a conversation like that with him in order for him to do this. Otherwise, yes, this should have gone to trial, no doubt. This case, in the reality that we know, this should have gone to trial. Absolutely should have. But somebody threw a monkey wrench into the linear reality here of what was preceding. Somebody came along and threw a monkey wrench into that reality. And it totally switched, and hence we got the fucking plea deal in July. So, I don't know. Whatever that distortion was in reality, well, it came along. But I do feel that Ann Taylor had a big hand in that, though. Ann Taylor had a big hand in that. She must have convinced him in some way, Brian, this is the only way to go. We have to do this. Something like that. Because there's no way, there's no reason why this should not have gone to trial. There's no reason why this should not have gone to trial. None. No reason. Fuck off with the death penalty. I want to tell everybody, fuck off with the death penalty argument right now. Fuck off with it. Fuck off with it. I don't even want to get into it right now, but fuck off with the death penalty argument about him being scared about the death penalty. Fuck off. Fuck you about that. I'm not even getting into that right now. But that's a whole other bullshit excuse. Excuse, that's what that is. It's an excuse. Anyway, we'll get into that some other time. About the death penalty and being afraid of the death penalty and all. That's garbage. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. That's not a valid argument. Anyway. Once again, we shuffle. We shuffle and we shuffle and we shuffle. And we'll still get the same cards, I guess. Probably. Probably. Yep. He probably will. Over and over. Over and over. Total drama. People recording shit. Jealousy. Fucking there's sexual innuendo that runs throughout this whole thing. Yep. The prime. Dylan is always in the spread. Fake friends. Yep. Over and over and over again. We've gotten a love story. We've gotten a love story from beginning to end and in one entire spread. Yep. And that was Kaylee's question. Yep. Kaylee's question. She gave us an entire love story from beginning to end. From the courtship, from the meeting, all the way through until the divorce, until the end of the contract. Yep. Yes, we did. All in the same spread. Never seen that before in my life. Anyway. All right, we're at the final question. Final question, guys. Or else this will be 4 hours. I do like the question. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll get there. We're going to take... So, one more question for them. Okay, guys? One more. I'm shuffling as we speak. Trying to shuffle really, really good, guys. So but it doesn't matter how much I fucking shuffle, guys. It really doesn't. It really does not matter. It does not matter. I'm convinced now. After what? Doing this 6 or 7 times with you guys, with the garden, right? We keep getting the same shit over and over again here, guys. And that means something. If nothing else, you can say, wait a minute. There's something there, perhaps. If you're a skeptic. Yeah. Yep. And yes. And yes. All right. Shuffling. All right. I think we're good. On the shuffling. All right. Cards go back to where they belong. All right. There they are. Here we are. Fantastic. Here we go. They are there. All right, guys. All right. Last question of the evening. Do you want to take another quick 30? Yes, indeed. Yes, Master Nature, we'd love to. We'll take another quick 30. We're going to get to the last question of the night. All right, think about it, guys. 30 seconds, real quick. 30-second smoke break. Smoke if you got them right. All right, and then we'll take the fourth and final question. All right, guys? All right, be back. Hang on. Hi. Yes. Yes, indeed. Hi. All right. Act 3. Commence. Act 3 commences. Wow. Act 3 is upon us, love. Alan Jackson jot us. Alan Jackson. Wait a minute. Brian Todd. Alan Jackson just brought up Brian Koberg in court the other day. Oh, did he? Was it bad? I think it was bad, wasn't it? Didn't he call him? Didn't he refer to him? Didn't he? It was a bad reference, though, wasn't it? Or it could have been wrong about that. Yeah, Quinn fucking K. The Harlequin and the Joker. Well, wait a minute, I missed a lot. Yeah, Jelly Bean, welcome. Yeah, I thought about that as well. I thought about that as well. I thought about some sort of threat here was made to somebody here in this. Look, if you don't go along with this, something bad is going to happen. I had that. Yes, I thought about that as well. Of course, yes, absolutely. Yeah. Right. Yeah, definitely. Wait. What case are we? Now we're discussing a different case. What case are we talking about? Malibu case. Malibu case. Interesting. The Malibu case. Ooh, maybe we should get into the Malibu case. Wait, this is the okay, I know this is the person that was supposedly drunk driving, right? And She killed, like, how many people did she kill? Right? We're talking about the same case, right? Yeah. Hmm? Right. Alan Jackson's representing her. Correct? Am I wrong? Right. Right. Yeah? Yeah. Something like that. Right. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, I don't know. It's cool, but you know what I mean. It's interesting. No, not drunk. Okay, not drunk. Okay, not drunk. All right, interesting. Not oh boy. So there's a boy involved, not a girl. Should look into that, eh? Oh, it's a guy. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Brian, thank you. Thank you, Mrs. John. 4 kids killed. A dude did it. A dude did it. Wow. Wow. What the fuck? Interesting. Interesting. So, okay, so I didn't follow this. So what do you guys think? I mean, did he do it? Is he guilty? What do you think? Is he being railroaded? Yeah, I should look into that. I should look into it so I know what you guys are talking about. Yeah. So he's speeding over 100. He's speeding over 100 and ends up getting into an accident and kills. How many people were killed? 4? How many people were killed? 4? Fuck. Interesting. Huh. Oh yeah. Okay. No. Understood, Brian. Understood. Good. No. It's good. It's good. Pacific Coast Highway. Wait. I mean down. Wait. So we're talking. Let me think about the Pacific Coast Highway. So we're talking 1. Are we talking? We're talking 1. We're Highway 1. We're talking Highway 1. Are we talking Highway 1? Or something like that, right? I think Highway 1, I believe. Yeah, that spans the whole entire coast. That spans the whole entire fucking coast. Yeah, that will bring you through Carmel, California. That will bring you all the way through. That will bring you all the way down. Yeah, so we'll bring you all the way up too, from Southern California all the way up. San Francisco is going to be on the way, but you're gonna run into Carmel, California, all that shit in mid California, all the way up to the North California point. Yeah. Highway 1. I don't know if that's Highway 1. I believe it is. Something like that. Carmel. Caramel. Caramel, you fucker. Wait, hang on, guys. Hang on. We can get question 4. We're gonna get to question 4, and then we're gonna wrap it up. But everybody's funny, but you know what? You're funny too. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing here. That's the thing. No, something like that. Something. We have to go, loves. We have to go. What is the question we want to know? Great question. Was Xana pregnant? Do we want to know? Do we want to know if Miss Xana was pregnant or not? Give me that old rum sour, baby. Give me a rum sour, baby. So, final question of the evening, my loves. We are playing the cards. They are listening to us. The question from Cluesmith from about 10 years ago, no, 10 minutes, 10 minutes ago, was Xana pregnant? Do you want to go with that one? Or should we go with a different one? Was Xana pregnant or not? I don't know. Shall we ask the question? I don't know. Welcome, Sir Bob. Welcome, Sir Bob Equinox, to, our garden again. Why don't we just ask that question, and that will be the last question of the evening. So this question goes for Xana. Respectively, of course. Well, the question is, the garden wants to know, and I want to know, were you pregnant at the time that this happened to you? Were you pregnant, perhaps? Respectively, of course. So let's find out. Here we go. Here. This thing. All right, guys. Let's see. That is the question, Mom. That is the question. Let's see. Yeah. Oof. We got copycat. We've got a copycat. Now, we've gotten this before. We've gotten the copycat card before. This is not a new card. We've seen the copycat before. Don't know yet what this is. But copycat. Think about the copycat, though. Every time we do this, my mind goes to Dylan Mortensen. Because Dylan's personality is such that she does copy other people's experiences, and she will apply them to herself as if they actually happened, and we know that's not true. Every time I see this card, I think about her being a copycat. Think about Dylan Mortensen. She does this stuff. You know, it was Kaylee had a stalker, and then I had a stalker, right? That one of the girls had this, and now I have this. She's a copycat. Anyway, let's go on to the second one. Hang on. All right. Outdated. Outdated. Discarded, outdated, irrelevant, old news. Old news. Copycat, outdated, discarded. Interesting. Interesting. Outdated. I don't know. Discarded, outdated, irrelevant, old news. What does that tell you? What was the question? What was the question? The question was, Xana, were you pregnant? What is the answer? What's the answer? What does that say? Maybe she was. But what does it say? Not anymore. Agree. Not anymore. Whether by her choice or some other choice, it's outdated now. It's irrelevant now. It's discarded. Discarded now. What? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see, though. Let's see. You son of a bitch. You wanna know why it's outdated and irrelevant, guys? Because of this. This. Does that fit? Fits. Copycat. It's now outdated, though, because it's discarded, outdated, irrelevant old news because of this. This. Stuff, pills. Crushed up. Maybe she was. Maybe she was. And maybe it had to be discarded. Maybe it had to be whatever it is because of this. Maybe it was miscarried. Maybe there was a miscarriage because of this. I don't know. But that's what she's saying to us. Well, let's get to the last one. Yes. Let's get to the last one, hey? This one. Fuck yes. Fuck yeah. So, we're keeping you a secret. This is a secret. Yes. This was a secret. Yeah. The copycat I'm not so sure about. The copycat is odd here. It doesn't fit with the rest of the spread, so that's interesting. I'm not sure about this then. The copycat. This could be somebody else saying, well, I was pregnant. There could be a fake pregnancy here, but somebody else could have been saying the same thing, but it's totally false. I don't know. However, when we get to Xana, though, this is Xana. This is Xana, for sure. Outdated. It no longer applies what the question you're asking. It no longer applies because it's old news. It was discarded because of this. But we kept it a secret. We kept it a fucking secret. This was between myself and Ethan, perhaps. We did not share this information with other people, necessarily. We kept it a secret. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from this. Yeah? Yes, true. Right clue. Right clue. There you go, guys. There you go. I don't know, but I tell you what. If I had to say, does that answer the question? I think it would. I think it would answer the question. For me, in the way I'm interpreting this, I think for me it would satisfy the question. I think there was. Look. It depends where you want to go with this, but I'm just saying. I could say that. I could say there was a pregnancy here. It was discarded. And it had something to do because we were doing drugs. Whether that was the cause of the miscarriage or not, I'm not sure. But it did play a part in it. For sure. Now, whether it was intentional or unintentional, I don't know. But it could go either way here. It could go either way because of this. Because of this, doing drugs. Maybe Xana did know she was pregnant and got rid of it because This was not going to stop anytime soon, right? Plus, she's young. They're still in college. They're not finished with their college, right? And plus, this is going to continue on and on. So we're not going to have a baby, right? We're not going to grow a baby when we're still snorting up fucking Adderall and cocaine. No. So she either got rid of it by herself like that, or it was accidental. Whatever the case is, this still plays a part in it, though. The drugs still play a part in this whole thing. And then because after all that, we kept it a secret. We didn't want anybody else to know about it. This was between me and Ethan. Those are the only people that were supposed to know about this. It was me and Ethan. That's it. And I believe that would be true. I believe that Ethan would not tell anybody about this. And of course, I believe Xana would not tell anybody about this either. This was between themselves, for sure. I firmly believe that they would have kept this a secret from everybody else. Absolutely. Hands down. Definitely. Absolutely. Yeah. There you go, guys. I hope you like that one because I think that does satisfy the question, though, Clue Smith. I do think that satisfies your question. I do. I hope it does for you, because for me, I feel that yes, there is something definitely there with her with that. I think she answered that pretty well, to be honest with you. Yeah, definitely, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. There you go, guys. All right, we have to wrap it up. We have to go. I love you guys. Hey, listen, best guard in the world. I'm so happy that you're here, and anybody who's new, welcome to the garden. You're going to find beautiful things here, all right? Beautiful people, beautiful thoughts, beautiful ideas of what's going on here. That's what the garden is, right? Right. I don't have all the answers, right? I don't. That's why I need you. That's why you're the garden. I need you. So, welcome everybody here. Welcome to the garden. Welcome to the electric church, baby. We call it also the electric church sometimes. Yeah, we do. But no, I appreciate everybody, all of you. I love all of you. Eh? Right. We're all trying to figure out the same stuff together. We're all trying to figure out the same things together here. We all have suspicions and ideas about what happened here. And again, and the great thing about the garden and us is that a lot of these things dovetail together into one single idea. That's the beauty of this. And guess what? That has to be the way that is. It cannot work any other way. It will not work any other way. It does not work any other fashion. Anyway, I love all of you. I'm so appreciative of all of you. And I'm so glad that you are here. That's what matters the most, that you are here. Right here. In this moment in time, we are here, right here. Eh? That's what matters the most. We can be in any other different point in times in our lives. But no, we are here. This point in time, we are all together. And it doesn't matter. See? Anyway, I love you. We're going to leave it off with this, okay? Normally, I would have you guys pick the end song, and I will do that in the next live. I promise. But I want to pick this for. I want to go out with this, guys. And I just want to make sure I have the right thing, All right, I love you. We're going to go out with this. I hope you like this, guys. I feel they were pretty goddamn good tonight. I really do. Your questions were amazing. All of your questions. All right, until next time, loves, we're going to go out with this. I'm going to cue it up. All right? Just give me 1 second. I love you. You're my garden. Without you, there is no Master Nature. So, no garden, no me. No me, right? Right, exactly. As above, so below. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to end it with this. Fuck yeah, we will. I just want to make sure I got the right thing. Fuck yeah. Sometimes it takes me a while to figure that out. Yeah. It's like, what is the mood? What is the mood? All right, we can do that. We're going to end it with this, my love. Yes, we are. Yeah. I'm now... Yeah, oh, there's a lyric video to this. Oh, nice. Lovely, lovely.
18.
That's an ad. All right, guys, I love you. We're going to say goodnight. Until tomorrow, my babies, I love you all. Beautiful garden, beautiful garden. Oh, my God, here we go. Here.